Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
3 tourists were mailed in 2 separate shark attacks that occurred within miles of each, raising fears that a man-hungry shark could be on the loose. Local officials temporarily shut down the beach on Friday as they reached out to marine experts on how to protect swimmers from another potential encounter. The first shark attack injured a woman around 1:15 p.m. who was in the water off Walton Beach in Destin, a famed stretch of white sand popular with tourists seeking a dip in the crystalline waters of Florida's Panhandle. Multiple 911 callers reported an approximately 45-year-old woman was bitten by a shark as she was swimming past the first sandbar near Watersound Beach, the South Walton Fire District wrote in a statement shared on Facebook. Bystanders began rendering care to the woman before SWFD lifeguards and WCSO deputies arrived on scene, they wrote, adding that the swimmer was on the beach near the intersection of Watersound Way and Coopersmith Lane. The woman sustained critical injuries on her hip and lower left arm, and was transported to the nearest trauma hospital in critical condition by helicopter. She reportedly lost the lower half of her left arm, according to local news site nwfdailynews.com. But before officials could finish cleaning up the scene of the first bloody encounter, emergency workers were called to yet another shark attack just down the road from the first. At approximately 2:55, 2 teenage girls had another nasty run-in with a shark along Seacrest Beach, just 4 miles east of the attack earlier that day. The close call involved 2 female patients who were approximately 15 years old. According to bystanders, the individuals were in waist-deep water with a group of friends when the incident occurred, SWFD wrote. 2 of the children were injured, with the most serious having significant wounds on her upper leg and hand that required an airlift to a trauma facility for treatment. The second victim had a minor injury on her foot that also required transport to a nearby hospital. The double attack in just a few hours shook local officials and beachgoers alike by surprise. The local fire department and sheriff's office decided to close several miles of Walton Beach and its surrounding areas after the shark attacks. Following the incidents, beach flags were changed to double red Friday to indicate the water was closed for swimming out of an abundance of caution, officials wrote on Friday. Officials have turned to shark experts to understand why the attacks may have occurred and what they can do to prevent future incidents, Walton County Sheriff Mike Atkinson told NBC. Marine biologists out of Mote Marine in Sarasota, Florida, are looking into whether there is anything anomalous about the dual attacks, he said. Officials said they feared the 2 attacks could be from the same shark, which could mean a predator was prowling the coast looking for its next meal. On Saturday, local authorities reopened Walton Beach under a single red flag, meaning high hazard, and a purple flag, meaning dangerous marine life present. We want to reiterate that sharks are always present in the Gulf. Swimmers and beachgoers should be cautious when swimming and stay aware of their surroundings. Xofel Beach Marine Unit is monitoring the shoreline and the beaches today following yesterday's incidents involving sharks in Walton County, the Walton Beach Sheriff's Department wrote in an update on X. They warned that sharks had been spotted in the water already that day, but experts did not believe they posed a threat to swimmers. Deputies spotted a 14-foot hammerhead east of South County Highway 395 in Santa Rosa Beach this morning from the boat, which is not uncommon. We want to reiterate that sharks are always present in the Gulf. Swimmers and beachgoers should be cautious when swimming and stay aware of their surroundings, officials warned. Beachgoers can check the current safety status of Walton Beach by visiting the city's dedicated website. Shark attacks across the world are incredibly rare, given that hundreds of millions of the predatory fish are estimated to roam the world's oceans. There were 69 unprovoked shark attacks recorded worldwide in 2023. Global distribution of unprovoked shark bites and fatalities. Florida tops the list of states with the most shark attacks and fatalities. Source, in turn.